Hey there, video game adventurers. Are you ready to dive into a world inspired by Japanese myths and legends? Buckle up, because we're about to explore Bua, Path of the Teal Lotus. This exciting action-adventure platformer hits PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X/S on July 18th. That's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. But before you grab your imaginary controller, let's unpack everything you need to know about this side-scrolling spectacle. Developed by Squid Shock Studios and published by the awesome folks at Humble Games, Bua, Path of the Teal Lotus promises a vibrant adventure. Imagine this: colorful landscapes bursting with life, legendary creatures from Japanese folklore lurking around every corner, and a brave hero named Bo ready to take on whatever challenges await. Now that's what I call a recipe for fun. Here's the gist of the story. You play as Bo, a young man who discovers a mysterious connection to the spirit world. Things get a little creepy when evil spirits start plaguing his village. Not cool. Being the courageous hero he is, Bo sets out on a quest to defeat these nasty spirits and restore peace. But wait, there's more. Along the way, Bo will unravel the secrets of his own past, and that, my friend, could get pretty interesting. Now, you might be wondering, what kind of gameplay are we talking about? Well, Bua, Path of the Teal Lotus is a 2.5D action platformer. So, picture this. You'll control Bo as he jumps, climbs, and fights his way through beautifully crafted levels. Think of it like a classic side-scroller with a modern twist. Expect to encounter all sorts of enemies, from mischievous kappa, turtle-like water spirits, just trust me, to fearsome oni, powerful demons. But don't worry, Bo won't be going into this brawl empty-handed. Our hero will wield a variety of weapons and abilities to vanquish his foes. We're talking swords that whoosh and slash, special attacks that go boom and crackle, and maybe even some cool gadgets. Who knows what surprises Squid Shock Studios have in store? And the best part? As you progress through the game, you'll unlock new skills and abilities, making Bo even more unstoppable. Just imagine the combos you can pull off. It'll be like a martial arts movie come to life. Now, all this talk of battles and enemies might make Bua, Path of the Teal Lotus sound super intense. But hold on there, Tiger. The game also promises a healthy dose of exploration. Those gorgeous landscapes we mentioned earlier, they're not just pretty backdrops, they're filled with hidden secrets and collectibles to discover. So, keep your eyes peeled for hidden pathways, treasure chests overflowing with goodies, and maybe even some friendly animal companions to befriend along the way. Now, let's peel back the lotus flower, get it? And discover more about the characters, world, and what critics have to say. Let's talk characters first. Besides our courageous hero Bo, you'll encounter a cast of colorful folks throughout your journey. There's the wise old mentor who guides Bo on his path, the sassy talking animal sidekick, because every hero needs one, and maybe even a mysterious villain or two pulling the strings from the shadows. The developers haven't revealed all the characters yet, but from what we've seen, they seem like a bunch of fun folks, or not so fun folks, depending on who you meet. Now, the world of Bua, Path of the Teal Lotus deserves its own spotlight. Imagine a world brimming with vibrant colors, from lush bamboo forests to misty mountain peaks. Squid Shock Studios promises a visual treat, with environments inspired by classic Japanese art. Think cherry blossom trees in full bloom, ancient temples nestled amongst towering mountains, and maybe even a spooky demon realm lurking in the shadows. Just a hunch? But the beauty isn't just skin deep. This world is teeming with life, from playful fireflies illuminating the night to mischievous kappa trying to steal your lunch, hopefully not your controller. Remember all those hidden secrets and collectibles we mentioned? Well, these add another layer of depth to the world. Exploring every nook and cranny might just lead you to a powerful weapon upgrade, a charming new animal friend, or maybe even a hidden story tidbit that sheds light on the game's lore. So, don't just rush through the levels. Take your time, explore, and soak in the atmosphere. Who knows what hidden treasures you might uncover? Alright, enough about the world. Let's talk about what the critics are saying. Bua, Path of the Teal Lotus hasn't officially released yet, but some lucky reviewers have gotten their hands on early access versions. The good news? The reviews are looking pretty positive. Critics praise the game's beautiful visuals, engaging combat system, and the sense of exploration it encourages. Some even compare it to classic side-scrollers with a modern twist, which sounds pretty awesome to me. Of course, no game is perfect. A few reviewers mentioned that the story might feel a bit predictable at times, and the difficulty might be a little easy for seasoned gamers. But hey, that doesn't mean you won't have a blast. Think of it like a relaxing stroll through a beautiful Japanese garden, with some exciting battles thrown in for good measure. By now, you're probably itching to grab your controller and dive into this fantastical world. But before you do, let's unpack the game's features, offer some helpful tips, and send you off with a heroic farewell. Blah. Path of the Teal Lotus isn't just about pretty landscapes and epic battles. It's packed with features that will keep you entertained for hours. Here's a quick rundown. Get ready to explore a vast, interconnected world. Unlock new abilities that allow you to access previously unreachable areas. Think secret passages, hidden waterfalls, and maybe even a giant monkey guarding a mountain path. Just spitballing here. Bow isn't a one-trick pony. Master a variety of weapons and abilities, from slicing swords to explosive gadgets. Experiment and find your perfect combat style. Become a whirlwind of blades or a tactical bomb-wielding hero. The choice is yours. As you progress, you'll collect upgrade points to enhance bow skills and abilities. Imagine powering up your attacks, improving your agility, or even unlocking a special move that makes enemies tremble in fear. Okay, maybe just a little nervous. No epic adventure is complete without some challenging boss battles. Prepare to face off against fearsome foes, each with unique attacks and weaknesses. Learn their patterns, strategize your attacks, and emerge victorious. Prepare to be dazzled by the game's stunning visuals inspired by Japanese art. Combine that with a beautiful soundtrack that perfectly complements the atmosphere, and you've got a recipe for pure immersion. Feeling pumped to become a Bwa master? Here are a few tips to get you started. Remember, the world is brimming with secrets. Don't just rush through the main story. Take your time, explore hidden pathways, and keep an eye out for hidden goodies. You might just stumble upon a powerful weapon upgrade or a helpful item that gives you an edge in battle. Combat is a core part of the game. Spend some time getting comfortable with Bow's different attacks and abilities. Practice dodging enemy attacks, learn how to chain combos, and don't be afraid to experiment. The characters you meet throughout your journey might have helpful advice, lore tidbits, or even side quests. So, strike up a conversation and see what they have to say. You never know what you might learn. While the difficulty might not be super hardcore, there will definitely be some challenging moments. Don't get discouraged. Learn from your mistakes, adjust your tactics, and persevere. The feeling of overcoming a tough obstacle is unbeatable. That concludes our deep dive into Bwa, Path of the Teal Lotus. We hope you're as excited as we are to embark on this captivating adventure. With its beautiful world, engaging gameplay, and charming characters, Bwa, Path of the Teal Lotus promises to be a delightful experience for gamers of all ages. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your controller, prepare to unleash your inner hero, and get ready to bloom alongside Bow.